Need to get better at math. I want a 1500. All right, we got a nice little crew here. And ready. We got, I'm sure more people will be joining soon. So we got the SAT this Saturday. If you are in the U.S., for the American students, you guys know we got a big week going on with the election, but I'm not going to talk about that. It will unfold as it unfolds, but let's focus on the task at hand for you guys, which is the SAT coming up this Saturday. So this is a test that I haven't done yet. I'm looking at it for the first time, and we'll be doing it in real time as per usual, which is always my favorite. Super fun, and I also think super informative and helpful for you guys. Isha, what's up? Max, what's up, Max? I didn't see there. Let's see who else. All right, let's do this, people. All right, so here we go. Let me set the timer at 25 minutes, and we'll jump in and see how it goes. This will be probably a lot nicer than that one I did yesterday. If you guys tuned in with the Dr. John Chung, whew, brutal. We're gonna start in 3, 2. Oh, by the way, if you do like what you see, go ahead and click that like button. Would much appreciate the likes and the support. 1 and begin. Juliet rented a car for one day from a company that charges $80 per day plus 0.15 mile driven. If she was charged a total of $98 for the rental and X as the mileage, for how many miles of driving was Juliet charged? So we just isolate X, right? The equation is good to go, equals 0.15X divided by 0.15 divided by 0.15. 18 divided by 0.15. Boom, 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 boom. 115. God, we gotta do a little long division. 230. And then, of course, 0. So 120. 120 miles, boom, done. And that makes sense. Because if it was 10 cents a mile, it'd be like $12. That's already pretty close. So which of the following polynomials is equivalent to the expression above? All right, combine like terms. Parentheses are doing nothing because that's just a plus there. So combine. So we got x squared plus 4x plus 7. Boom, done. Make sure I didn't make any mistakes. 4x plus 7. Boom. Oops. All right, moving on to number 3. For the function, defined above, what is the value of f of 1? Function notation, just plug in 1 for x. So it's 2 times 1 minus 1 plus 2. That zeroes out, so that cancels that out, and it is 2. Boom, done. Numero 4, which of the following is an equation of the line of the xy plane that has a slope of 2 and passes through 0.03? So they're probably, look, this is slope-intercept form I can use, or point slope, but let's do slope-intercept form. 2x and a y-intercept of 3, so that's the b, mx plus b. Boom, done. This would be 2x plus 6, 2x minus 6. Those don't work, and we are there. And if you want to plug in 0 into this, we get 3. It works. Yeah, lots of data checkpoints there. Which of the following is the solution to the equation above? First of all, isolate the square root. Subtract 4 from both sides. Then we square both sides. X equals 64. Boom, done. Numero 6, if this equals that, all right. This is a single variable equation. Let's just distribute and combine like terms. So it's 14x minus 35. That's a negative 2 times 2x, which is minus 4x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is plus 10. Don't forget those cancel out. Equals, distribute. 4x plus 20. Excellent. Combine like terms on this side. 14x minus 4x is 10x. Negative 35 plus 10 is negative 25 equals 4x plus 20. Let's subtract 4x from both sides. I get 6x minus 25 equals positive 20. Add 25 to both sides, and I get 6x equals 45. Divide by 6. Boom. And I can divide top and bottom by 3, so this becomes 15 over 2. Boom, done. Now, I would normally check this. Okay, I can check it pretty fast. 15 over 2 times this is 15 minus 5 is 10. 70. Same thing, minus 20 is 50. And then on this side, 15 halves plus 10 halves is 25 halves times 4 is 100 over 2 is 50. Yep, both sides equal 50. Boom, done. 7, which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? All they're doing is factoring. When in doubt, factor. So check it out. It's going to be this one, B, I'll bet you, but let's do it anyways. It becomes x squared. No, excuse me. It's going to be A. Whoops. Okay. Sorry. X squared minus 4, because this is a perfect square. Look at that. So it becomes x squared minus 4 times x squared minus 4. Don't see that. Why? Because this can be factored further into a difference of squares. Whoops. Let me make sure I got that right. Yep. X plus 2, x minus 2. If you remember how to factor difference of squares, that's x plus 2, x minus 2. And then these guys can be x minus 2 squared. These guys can be x plus 2 squared because it's 2 of them. Boom, done. Numero 8. The formula above relates mass, volume, and density. What is density in terms of volume and mass? So multiply both sides by d. dv equals m. And then density, so divide both sides by v now. d equals m over v. Boom, done. d equals m over v. Let's make sure that's right. What is density at d? It's just isolating quantities. D. I'm just making sure I didn't make a silly mistake. Yeah. For a ride, a taxi driver charges an initial fare of $3 plus 40 cents for each 1/5 of a mile driven. 3 plus. So that means for a full mile, if I had x be a full mile, it'd be this times 5, which is $2. Okay. If the total charge for a ride was 27, what is the distance traveled in miles? Solve for x and I'm good to go. Subtract 3 from both sides. I get 2x equals 24 divided by 2. X equals 12. Boom, done. Now let's double check. So 40 cents for a fifth of a mile. So that's 60 fifths. So 60 times that is, of course, 24. Plus the 3 is 27. Double confirmation. We're good to go. Number 10. Torricelli's law is given by the equation above, where m represents the mass, h represents height. Okay, that makes sense. And v represents velocity, and g is a constant. Okay, according to the equation from Torricelli's law, which of the following is equivalent to the... Okay, it's basically isolate v, so I didn't need any of that. So first I'll multiply both sides by 2. mv squared equals 2mgh, gets rid of the half. Then I'm going to divide by m, boom. And then v squared equals 2gh, and then square root. V equals square root of 2gh, boom, done. So that's 2 isolating quantities questions on this test, which is interesting. In the right triangle above, x equals 60. Great. It's a right triangle, so that's a 30. It's a nice 30, 60, 90. There's a reference at the front if you forget how that breaks down with the sides. If this, oh, by the way, watch this. If this is opposite the 30, that's 4. This side is double that, which is 8, which is what it's asking. And then all we need, and then AC, which we don't need, is 4 root 3. But I'm just saying that if you know your 30, 60, 90 ratios, it's this side, the small side times root 3, and then double the small side. So that's that. 8 is the winner. Numero 12. Which of the following values is a solution to the equation above? Quadratic formula. Don't even try and factor it. It looks like it's in this format, so it's got to be the quadratic. So it's negative b, which is 6. This is a, b, and c. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a is 4 times c is 1. Over 2a, which is 8. Negative 6 plus or minus square root of, that's 36 minus 16, which is 20, over 8. And let's get rid of the negative because they're only doing the positives, it looks like. That becomes negative 6 plus, it's 4 times 5, so 2 root 5 over 8. Divide everything by 2. Negative 3 plus root 5 over 4. Boom, done. Oh, yeah, I could have eliminated C and D right off the bat because I knew the B term had to be negative. Did I circle it? Yeah. 13, the average cost per square foot in dollars of a condominium sitting next to me modeled by this. So this is cost per square foot, where T is the number of years after 2001, and T, so it's only valid for 2001 to 2009, 8, basically. Sorry, 9. In the function, what does the number 50.25 represent? So it looks like every year the cost per square foot goes up by $50.25, right? In 0 years, the cost per square foot is $228.75. In 1 year, meaning in 2002, it would be, plug in 1, it would be $279, right? So it's going up by $50.25. Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah. The average cost per square foot in nope. This would be the cost in 2001. 2009 would be, you plug in 8 there. Approximate increase in years for each. I think that's wrong. Hold on. It's D. The approximate increase in the average cost per square foot in dollars. Yeah, for each additional year. Every year it goes up by $50.25. Just the language is a little weird, but that's that. 14. What is the sum of the complex numbers? 6 plus 5. Okay, this is nice. First of all, 6 plus 5i. Sum means, of course, addition. And 3i squared. I squared is not imaginary. It's actually -1 minus 3. Nice and easy. 6 plus 8 is 14. Minus 3 is 11. Plus 5i. Boom. Done. 15. Which of the following could be the graph of this guy? All right. First of all, let's find the vertex. The vertex is -b, which is -2 over 2a. A is 1. So the vertex is at -1, comma. And then what is the y value? Plug in -1. It's 1 minus 2 because plug in -1, -2 plus 2. Cancel, cancel. So it's at -1, comma 1. Vertex is in the wrong spot. Should be in the first. No, sorry. Vertex is in the right spot. It actually might be B. This is wrong because it's -1, 1. Or it should be -1, 1 up here. This is wrong because that's 1, 1. This is okay. Straight away from the vertex. And then also you can see that the y-intercept is 2. Oh, it's that way for all of them. And then let's just for fun try -2. It should be 2, right? So basically, plug in -2, 4 plus -4 is 0. Yeah, and it's 2. So this works. This makes sense. 15, that's it. So we blaze through the free response, the multiple choice, now the free response. The graph of the cubic function f is shown in the xy plane above. If f of a is 0, that means a can either be 2, 4, or 8, because they're saying f of some value gives me 0. Oh, and that's the only question, right? The function value is 0 here, here, and here. So let's just go with 2. That's Michigan area code 248. Okay. Next, just make sure I didn't overlook anything. In the equation above, a is a constant. The equation is true for all values of x. What is the value of a? The equation above a. If the equation, it means it's true, meaning both sides of the equation are equal to each other. They do this all the time in the SAT. You just recognize what that language means and then just simplify. Very simple. I mean, I could do some other things like a factor, but I love doing it this way. And I'm going to move this one to the front. So 3x squared minus 3a plus 5x plus 5a combined like terms. Ooh, that looks like a QA. And then that's 3x squared plus 5x plus 2a, right? Because it's -3a plus 5a is plus 2a equals this. Now, guess what? That matches. That matches. 4 matches with 2a. A equals 2. Boom. Done. So far, so good. Number 18. If M1, P1 is a solution to the system of equations, what is the value of P1? Got it. Just find the solution. I'm going to use elimination, my favorite method, and we want P1, which is basically P. So let's knock out the M. So I'm going to multiply the bottom one by -3. -3M minus 3P equals -30. Don't ever forget to multiply the other side. I've made that mistake many times. I have to redo the whole problem. 3m plus 2p equals 24. Now let's add these together. M's cancel out. That's what we wanted. -3p plus 2p is -p equals -6. So p equals 6. But I have a lot of time, so I'm going to double check this. If p is 6, that means m is 4. P is 6. M is 4. 12 plus 12 is, okay, so it works. And they want p, so 6. Make sure that's nice and legible. Hold on. Let me just make it like that. We don't even need to write m. Boom, done. 19. The graph of the equation above in the xy plane is a line. What is the x-coordinate, the x-intercept of the line? Well, if we look at any line that goes like this, the x-intercept occurs here, where the function value, meaning the y value, is 0. So what is the x-coordinate? Okay, let's plug in 0 for y. So it's 4x equals 2, because this just zeroes out. And then x equals 1/2. Okay. Now, if you want extra validation, plug in 1/2. That's 2 minus 5y equals 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. -5y equals 0. Y has to equal 0. So you're good to go. That is the x-intercept. Numero 20. The graph in the xy plane of the equation above is a circle. Great. And it's in the nice standard form of a circle. Got to know this equation. If the circle is translated downward a units, which means that this goes down. So the new... Oh, okay, actually they put it in. So it's tangent to the x-axis, the equation becomes this. What is the value of a? Got it. Okay. Currently, if I look at this, okay, I can just do a cursory graph. So the center is at HK, aka 6, 3, right? So 6, 3. Okay, so here's the center, and it's got a radius of 5. Now, That's important because since this is a height of 3, it's going to go down. Let's do it more carefully. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's the bottom of the circle. Here's the top of the circle approximately. Okay. So we go do. I'm doing this. I'm giving you guys a nice detailed explanation because we got tons of time. So for this to be tangent, right? It's translated down. So if I translate it up, it'd just be translated up by 2. But they didn't say that. They said translated down. So it's got to come down. It's got to come down 1, 2, 3. But that's just the center. And then to be tangent to the x-axis, it's got to come down another 5, which is the distance of the radius. So it's got to be a total of 8. And then you'd have a, then if it's 8, it would be x minus 6 squared plus y plus 5 squared, okay, equals 25. This works because now I have a 0 at 6 comma negative 5. 6 comma negative 5. And with a radius of 5, of course, it's going to be touching that up there. So not the best drawing, but it is what it is. 10 minutes to spare. Let's go ahead and stop the clock. So that was, I got to say, after doing the John Chung's, that's the benefit of doing the John Chung's. It's like the regular SAT feels like a breath of fresh air. So that is the benefit of doing those super hard ones. Even College Panda is really hard like that. Make sure I didn't skip anything. I think I skipped a question yesterday accidentally. All right. Let's go ahead and grade this. Oh, I don't need so zoomed in. Okay, I think I have the answers at the bottom here. Or do I? Oh, no, I don't. Wait, hold on. Here. No. I think it was this one. Yes, hopefully. Sorry, I thought it was part of the thing. And okay. Let's check it out. First, we got BDBA. BDBA 5 is CBAB. CBAB. Yeah. Number 9 is CCBA. CCBA. Number 13 is DAB. DA. And B for the win. All right, so all the multiple choice is correct. I was pretty confident on this multiple choice, so wasn't expecting anything wrong. But now let's hope on this. All right, we got a 2, 2, 4, 8, as we said, but 2 is valid. 2 is valid. 6 is valid. 1/2 and 8 is the winner. I forgot to circle it, but yeah. 8 is the winner right there. Yeah, I said 8, right? Yeah. I just didn't circle it. Okay. Boom. There it is. Let me check what we got going on here in the comments. If I got anybody saying anything. Okay, let's see here. Chris, what's up? Can you do 9 again? The 40 cents thing. Chris, I love that you're helping people out, giving advice. That's awesome. I didn't have video this hit. Oh, haha. What's up, Shy? That's awesome. Hey, Sarah, I responded to your comment. I remember you. Let's see. Max is back. I don't know if you're still watching, Max, but what's up? Thanks for the support. Okay. So somebody just asked for number 9. I'll quickly go over it, and then I got to get ready for my beginnings of appointments today. Although, well, today's my long day, so I've already had three appointments, but for the afternoon. For a ride, taxi, driver, okay, look, let's think about it real simply, okay? I made the equation very easy. And, oh, what's up, Richard? I'm going to see if I have time, okay? I made the equation real simple. I just didn't want to deal with a 1/5. So I'm like, for 1/5 of a mile, it's 40 cents. 2/5, 80 cents. 3/5, $1.20. 4/5, $1.60. 5/5, aka 1 mile, $2. That's how I came up with this really nice, simple equation. $3 for my thing plus $2 a mile times the number of miles I drove. Then I didn't have to worry about 1/5 of a mile and do all this crazy stuff. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Appreciate that. Then I solved for X, subtracted 3, boom, 12. That's it. Very, very straightforward. Just they're trying to trip you up with that 1/5. Last but not least, what I did here, Richard, for 15, is I use the formula that I tell you guys all the time you need to know. The X value of the vertex of a parabola is negative b over 2a. And that negative b was negative 2 over 2a was 1. So I knew that my vertex had to occur at negative 1. So this looked wrong. This one definitely is wrong because these are positive ones. And then this looked wrong already because that looks like negative 2. But just to be sure, I plugged in negative 1 to the equation and got a y value of 1. So I knew my vertex was at negative 1, 1. So I knew it had to be here, not in that quadrant. Oh, dude, Dot Way Fred. That's such an amazing story. Listen, man, if you want to do a testimonial video, if you're interested, of course, you'll get free math merch from my math store on Teespring. You choose the item that you want, and I'll be happy to send it to you. So just let me know. But I'd love to email me. My email's at the bottom. And, of course, last but not least, guys, if you haven't checked out my Math Puzzles channel yet, I'm telling you, like, I'm so excited about it, and I'm putting up more and more channels. So I'm just going to share it with you guys because most of you guys, I think, are pretty into math and want to challenge yourself and stretch your mind every day. So there's a link to it. You can click on it and check it out. If you like it, welcome to subscribe. If it's not your thing, no worries. I understand. And that's it. But anyway, that way, Fred, if I'm saying your name right, hit me up, email me, and let's talk if you want to do a testimonial. Thank you guys so much. I'll do the calculator section tomorrow, and have an amazing day. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take it easy.